F-tier audience. I'm Kalista.
And I'm Nolan.
And this is Tier It Up, an S+ tier video series. We are ranking things, and today we're ranking
snack foods.
So, Nolan, are you ready to rank?
I am ready to rank.
So,
do I get the honors to pick first?
it's all you, my boy.
Okay, I'm gonna look. We got Bugles. Oh, they're all stuck together. Bugles. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this is more of a thing that you like as a kid, and then you grow up and realize it's not as good as it once was.
Absolutely. The witch fingers are pivotal to my childhood, but now my fingers are too fat to fit in those Bugles.
Yeah, and that's probably just a sad reminder of growing up, really, more than anything.
I think that's a solid C tier.
There's no joy in Bugles these days.
I'm going to rank this at C tier.
Yeah, they're pretty middle of the road. You know what? C stands for corn, because they're corn chips. I think it's your turn to pick one.
Next we have Sour Patch Kids.
It's not a snack.
Nolan does not consider this a snack. I do
snack.
consider this a snack. It is a great snack.
Okay, so you can immediately tell this was a collaborative effort, because it would be up to me. I would not have put Sour Patch Kids even on the list.
Well, it is on the list now. So where are you ranking
candy.
it? Candy is a snack.
I think candy is good.
Especially because if you're at a movie theater, you're gonna get a box of Sour Patch Kids.
No, I'm not, because that's too expensive. Okay,
well,
I'm not
we'll
getting
bring it
anything
in
there.
from the dollar store.
Okay, fair. But even in that situation, I'm probably gonna bring someone else other than Sour Patch Kids. You know what I'm saying? Not exactly my first choice. I like sour candy for sure, but I feel like texturally, like
out of sour candies, where would you rank it?
probably like a B, to be honest. I feel like the structural integrity of Sour Patch Kids always leaves something to be desired.
I would agree with that, and I think the addition of the blue one kind of messed up the whole vibe they were going.
I will say I like a lot of the flavors, especially the watermelon ones. But like, if you know what I mean, like they're like a Mott's fruit snack as opposed to Welch's. You know, the texture kind of ruins it.
D tier?
I'll go
C?
C or D.
I'll put it in D.
I'll give you the permission. All right, so it's my turn to pick now. Let's go with this one right here. Popcorn. Speaking of movies,
I love popcorn.
I will say this is classic.
Popcorn is a classic. You can never go wrong with a popcorn.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit one note. It's kind of not exciting.
But you can eat an entire bag or bowl of popcorn.
It's kind of guilt-free.
And still want more. It's guilt-free. It's healthy. It tastes good. Overall, I think it's a solid.
It's a classic.
Either an S or an A tier snack. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I would probably lean towards A. The reason for that is just because I feel like if you want to have a more multifaceted experience, you're gonna have to shell out for some like gourmet stuff.
Popcorn is a vessel, though.
You can absolutely put stuff
popcorn is a vessel. You know, you can put that little like cheese powder on it, and you can put snow caps
in
it for a different textural Wonderland experience.
Yeah. It's just, you know, on its own, it's kind of basic, but it's a staple for a reason. I think A is fair.
Put it up.
All right.
There it goes on the tier list.
All right.
Beautiful. My turn. Doritos.
Okay, so I will say this is kind of like Bugles in the sense that I was a huge fan when I was younger, but I don't really have them that much anymore. I still like them.
If it was Cool Ranch Doritos as opposed to all Doritos, Cool Ranch would absolutely be an SS+ tier caliber chip.
See, I'm more of a nacho cheese or spicy nacho kind of guy. Cool Ranch is not really my thing.
I think Cool Ranch is the best kind of Dorito. I think when Taco Bell took away the Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco, it was the worst day of my life.
Because they still have the nacho cheese ones.
It was my 9/11 when they took away the Cool Ranch.
I don't remember 9/11, so I guess.
Had a photo shoot on 9/11.
I did have a photo shoot on 9/11. That doesn't mean I remember it.
B tier.
B?
Yeah.
Really? I think A. Honestly, like.
I'm just compromising for your taste here.
Okay, well, I was gonna go A. You said
I'll
S.
put A.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I think spicy nacho is a classic.
I don't like spicy nacho. You know, we'll talk about this when we get to Takis.
Okay.
But
yeah, I know you have beef with spicy food, but that's a skill issue more than anything. Okay, combos. This
combos
right here,
F tier.
This is an underdog. I'm telling you, dude. Okay, look.
Underdog, as in the under part of the tier list. I hate combos.
No, hear me out. Okay.
It's artificial. It tastes horrible. The artificial cheese makes me want to vomit. It tastes like I'm eating the cheese pack of a damn mac and cheese.
Okay, hear me out though. I understand it's very trashy. It has NASCAR written on the package, so you know it's not high class.
That's classist, Nolan.
Just saying. But hear me out. A little bit, like a small package of combos every now and again, it's kind of satisfying. I'm not big on regular pretzels, but something about having the filling there, it's a great combo.
See, I am very big on regular pretzels, and I think these are a disgrace to regular pretzels. You know,
Why?
or I'm putting them.
Do not put them in F. Oh, you bastard. I'm thinking at least C. At least.
We'll put them in D and compromise.
D. I would have gone B. Let's make this known. I would have absolutely gone B with combos.
The same man that hates Sour Patch
I don't
Kids
hate Sour Patch Kids. They're just not a snack.
loves combos.
I like combos. I wouldn't say I love them. Okay.
Funyuns.
Okay, Funyuns suck. Dude, you suck. You're awful. Plus, there's no way that's the best snack on
I'll take it off. I am a huge Funyun enjoyer. I think they're better than onion rings, which they're trying to mimic. So it already does better than the thing that they are simulating.
I will agree with you on that because onion rings
are too soggy to be enjoyable.
Way too soggy.
Way too
and the
soggy.
contrast of textures is so unappealing.
It just feels like an eel inside of breading. If I
Exactly.
wanted that, I would eat a
Now,
fried
I'm
eel.
cool with the breading, but the eel part I'm not down with. But I will say, like, putting them more into like a crunchier kind of crackery chip type thing, good call. For onion enjoyers, I'm sure they might qualify for an S.
You're not an onion enjoyer.
I'm not an onion enjoyer, so maybe I'm a little biased. But I feel like the mouthfeel and the stink is just enough to kind of...
The stink. You should be an expert on stink.
We're not going to get into that for the show. I'm thinking C. They're like I feel like
I'll put it at B.
B. Oh my god. This list is already a disgrace.
Your turn.
Okay.
You can put them at F. Put them at F.
Nature Value Granola Bars.
We already
or
know where
cereal
this
bars.
is freaking going.
You can't even enjoy them even if you wanted to. 'cause
They're
half of them
crumbly. They
half
get
of them
all
are gonna
over
end
your
up on the
car. If
floor.
you're eating them in a hurry on the way to school, crumble all the way down your shirt. People are like, oh, you ate a Nature's Valley. Clear, it's written on your face, it's on your pants, and they're sticky. And the texture, if you leave them out for like a day just in your car, they get hard as a damn rock.
And the crumbles are going to get everywhere. You're going to have to go to the Google Express Watch and use the free vacuums if you happen to use one of those in your car, okay? There's just too much of an aftermath and no reward, okay?
Oats
It's
and
not that
honey,
good.
more like horrible.
Sure, I thought there was going to be a pun there, but you're right. Peanuts.
Planters, plain peanuts. This is a classic.
I love peanuts.
I love peanuts too. Peanuts and Cracker Jacks at a baseball game. You know, we recently
yeah.
got into we got Nolan into baseball this
Last semester was a game changer for sure.
about baseball.
Yeah.
But I would rather have shell peanuts than canned peanuts.
I feel like shell peanuts are more of an experience, but proper
But
like
these are not my first choice of snack if I'm not at a baseball game.
I feel like
or
they're-
at a Texas Roadhouse.
But peanuts also are just like a classic, not only because they're a good salty snack on their own, but they're also the principal ingredient in peanut butter, which is the best food.
It's not a food, it's a condiment.
It's a great food. Come on.
I'll
I'll
put
go
it
S. I'll go S.
Ooh, I don't think so.
S or A for sure.
I'll do B, and that's the highest I'll go.
B? You were just raving about how you
At a
love
baseball
peanuts.
game situation, is it better than Funyuns? No.
Well, you were okay, but popcorn is probably an A because of movies, right? Situation.
You know, I'll
definitely plays into
compromise
it.
with you. I'll
I
give
feel
you a
like
win
A is-
here
A is reasonable.
and put it in A.
Yeah, exactly right. Thank you. Okay, Goldfish. I love Goldfish.
That's an S tier
I love
snack.
Goldfish so much.
Goldfish, an absolute
Dude.
classic, fun for all ages. They smile
Absolutely.
back in all the different varieties.
Yeah, I personally like. This is the kind of snack that like you're a kid and you enjoy it, and you grow up and it still holds up. And we need more of those kinds of things these days.
Let's put this baby in S tier.
Yeah.
First S
Absolutely
tier
delicious.
of the series.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love a pretzel goldfish, and I love swallowing baby goldfish whole.
Yeah, and the thing is with goldfish is you can eat a lot of them without even realizing. They're just so snackable.
And you can swallow them whole and
That's
pretend to
true.
be a penguin eating fish.
Yeah, I do like penguins. They're one of the better animals.
Yeah.
So I'll absolutely count that as a win.
Now we got some animal crackers. I love animal crackers.
See, I will say I made the mistake of printing out an unfrosted version for the picture.
Well,
We
I
should've
think
gone
frosted animal crackers and normal animal crackers. I don't like frosted animal crackers.
Really?
I think the sugar content's too high, and I think
Well.
this is the perfect food. Like, it's sweet. That sweetness is there.
They are surprisingly sweet. For
They
a
are
cracker.
surprisingly sweet. The dryness gets me, and the crumbliness, I think, is what keeps it from being an S tier
There is
snack.
a little bit of Nature Valleyism in there too.
So I think, honestly, the highest we can go with it is a B.
Yeah, that's probably reasonable.
B tier for the animal crackers. I do like them, though. I do enjoy
They're
them.
nice. It's
They're
like
a
a
nice
cute
surprise.
novelty.
There's something that no
Yeah.
one thinks about when
Yeah.
snacks, but
Yeah.
it's always, like, pleasant.
It's a good novelty too, because it's fun. Okay, we got trail mix. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a trail mix hater.
I'm a trail mix hater, too.
Dude, who
The
asked
M&Ms
for
are
this?
the only.
Who
I love
asked for
raisins. It's not even like I'm a raisin hater. I love raisins.
I don't like raisins.
I don't like grapes. I love raisins. I'm a raisin enjoyer. But the combination of all of them together, they would just
It
be
doesn't
better
mesh well.
separate. Because then
It doesn't mesh well. Like, what are you going to do? Dunk it in your mouth? You have too many flavors going on at once. You're not going to sit there and pick out the individual
and
pieces.
I feel like the saltiness is overpowering.
it's too much of a process for something that's just underwhelming as a whole. And like, as we've established, I love peanuts, but they're just buried under a bunch of other junk I don't really want. Because a lot of other nuts for me is just not that good. I would go D, maybe F. F. Damn.
We're harsh here.
We are harsh.
Got Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I
S
hate Flamin'
plus.
Hot Cheetos.
S
No.
plus. I love
No.
those. Okay, what about regular Cheetos?
No, I don't like regular
You don't
Cheetos.
like-
I'll
Okay.
eat them, but I'll put them in C tier.
C tier, you're killing me.
So
Kalista.
here's my little tirade about anything flaming hot. Artificial spiciness is the
good.
downfall of American
good.
civilization.
It's not.
Artificial, it overpowers. When spiciness is the flavor, it's not a correct use of spiciness. Like, I love hot sauce, you know?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
a hot sauce guy.
Okay.
But there's a difference between, you know, a good hot sauce and spicy vinegar. And I think Flaming Hot Cheetos falls into that spicy vinegar category where it's spicy for the sake of being spicy,
Okay.
not so it adds anything.
First
Is it better
off-
than a normal Cheeto? Yes, but is it
Absolutely.
S plus tier? No.
Okay, first of all, they're not that spicy, okay? Get over it. Second of all, I feel like it's the great texture combined with the nice, like, feeling of, like, the sensation of you eating it with the nice, like, subtle heat in the back is really what makes for a great, pleasurable snacking experience. Like, I have fun eating Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It brings me joy, okay? This is a snack that you can rely on, okay? They're just so good. I don't understand how you're going to put them in the bottom half of the tier list when this is something so crucial to, like, the American dream in every way.
I'll put them in A tier.
I'll go with A, but it should, in my heart of hearts, be S+. God, it's still too low.
Whose turn is it? Mine?
No, I think it's my turn.
Oh.
Okay, Pop-Tarts.
I don't think it's a snack. It's a breakfast food.
I could see that. I could see that for sure. But as someone who doesn't really eat breakfast, they end
I
up
don't
being,
eat breakfast
They
either.
end up being a snack, realistically.
S'mores Pop-Tarts. I think we should need to do a Pop-Tart flavor tier list at some point
Honestly,
where we try them.
Pop-Tarts could be their own tier list because there are a surprisingly large number of varieties. Personally, for me, it gotta be brown sugar cinnamon. But I will say a lot of the varieties they have are not like super good. Like they're kind of too artificial.
They're too
a lot of times.
gimmicky.
Yeah, they're very gimmicky.
I think this should go in a B tier.
See, I think on average they're a B tier, but Pop-Tarts have very high highs.
But they also have very low lows.
That
It's like
is
Mountain
true.
Dew. When the highs are high,
That's
they're high. But when they're
true.
low, you get flaming hot and cake smash.
Yeah, it's true. It's tough. You know, they can't all be Baja Blasts.
You can't always have a Baja Blast. You can't always have a s'more.
You can't always have a brown sugar cinnamon. I guess I'll go with B, but I would lean towards A.
Because this is
honestly.
based on the average of each one.
Yeah, I guess the average does.
We'll put them on the border between B and A,
no,
I think.
No, don't do a board. No, just go B. Just go B. I'd rather not, make subcategories. This is, we don't want to complicate things too much.
Beef jerky.
Okay, I love beef jerky, but it's too damn expensive.
Too damn
That is
expensive.
its downfall. Now, if we're in a hypothetical universe where I'm a millionaire and the money is no longer relevant, I would put an S. But unfortunately, we live in reality, and
The
I'm not
price
paying that.
point.
I'm not paying that. There's no way. Yeah, enough said. Like, it's good.
Enough said, it's good, but
It's-
not
hell,
good
it's
enough for
great.
$7 for a snack.
Yeah.
You know how
And
many?
it's not even a big
You know
serving.
how many bags of Funyuns I could buy for $7?
More than you would need, to be honest, but I
Yeah,
get your
that's true.
point. Like, it would be one thing if it was like a big bag for $7. Nuh-uh, the big bags are gonna run you probably $13, okay? $7 is for a snack, okay? Just like a small little helping.
And also, it gets stuck between my teeth.
Well, yeah, that too, but like, I don't know.
I shouldn't need floss to eat a snack.
Okay, well, that's its own other thing. But taste-wise, I think they would fare very well if it weren't for the price. Okay, I will fight for rice cakes. Rice cakes get hit on, like so much smack for
It's a
no reason.
certified eating disorder classic.
It's so, like, okay, it's so simple, but so good. Like, I love the texture of just like a nice slab of rice. I like the individual pellets. I like the subtle saltiness. You can get different flavors too. You got little chocolate ones, you got caramel ones, you got some like green onion chive kind of thing.
They're
They're
a
very
vessel. They're a
versatile.
vessel. Like
That
popcorn,
too.
they're a vessel.
That too.
So I think they should either go B or A.
I would go A, just because I'm rooting for them. Because a
Alright,
lot
put
of
'em in
people, I feel like a lot of people would go D, and that is just an injustice.
That's untrue. No, a good rice cake.
Yeah, I love rice cakes. I think they are unfairly maligned in today's evil society.
Oreos.
I love Oreos.
That's got to
man.
be an S.
That's
Absolutely.
scrumptious classic. I feel like they do get a little adventurous a lot of times, but like they're never bad.
Honestly, could we even put it in S plus?
We
A
gotta
double
see,
stuff, a
'cause
double stuff Oreo.
It's hard to beat that.
It's hard to beat a double stuff Oreo.
I don't know if we can make
Like
an
no
S+
one
judgment
hates an
yet.
Oreo.
That's true. It's like the great mediator. Like everyone's gonna like an Oreo, And as I said, they have plenty of varieties. Some of them are maybe not.
Like, you know,
into
that
your
Lady
A, but they're
Gaga, the
all great.
watermelon, not very good. But the double stuff, the golden, the mint, the birthday cake, like, I can name more
I love
good
them all.
flavors than bad flavors.
Yeah.
They do those promotional tie-ins. The packaging is perfect.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
like
get
the little-
crap on your fingers.
It's so
just-
fun to just rip it open. I love Oreos, man. That was a great idea.
It's perfect. It's the perfect cookie. It's the perfect snack.
Yeah.
It's good. Enough said.
I don't really have anything else to say. I love
it's
Oreos.
perfect.
That was a good pick. Oh, shit. We got baked Lays. Now, this might be a hot take. I like baked Lays more than
I
regular
like baked Lays more than normal ones. I
Really?
like baked chips.
I'm surprised to hear that, honestly. I don't know. I feel like regular Lays are
That it cuts your
too
mouth
greasy.
a little bit.
They cut your mouth a little bit. They're like too sharp.
They're
you
too
know?
sharp.
They're
They're
aggressive.
muted. They're like
Yeah.
a good addition to a Subway sandwich.
Yeah, I think that these, like, honestly, the original Lays, like, I understand they have their place in history, but it's time to admit that they're not that good, okay? We're just keeping them around for formalities at this point. Baked Lays, innovative, new, modern, delicious. I would go, this might be one of my favorite chips.
S tier.
I would go S. Oh, you?
Yeah, it's yours.
I do.
It's one of your favorite chips? Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, the only
It's just the less grease on it is
Yeah.
a game changer.
that
because-
is enough to say
Because
over.
chips have gotten so greasy
Yeah,
nowadays.
and I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
Like your average Ruffle, your
I
average
hate
Dorito,
Ruffles.
it gets on your hands. It's like, I want a clean snack.
Yeah.
Fruit.
Okay, fruit.
I eat 6 oranges a
vers-
day because I got
so
scurvy
versatile.
my freshman year of college.
So versatile.
So
I understand that we're kind of casting a wide net with fruit as an
overall,
option.
I think fruit's a solid A tier snack.
There are some fruits that are not as good, but it's like Pop
An
Tarts.
overall fruit,
It's like Pop
you
Tarts.
can't
High
go
highs.
wrong with the soup.
Yeah.
And not even low lows. Like even the lows are
That's
solid
true.
B
Like
tier.
apples, not great.
Apples are a great.
I don't like apples.
Well,
that
this is
much.
different tier list.
Grapes, not great. But you gotta think, you also have like watermelons, oranges,
Cherries.
raspberries, strawberries, blackberries. Dude, there are enough good fruits that honestly, I would bump it to S.
I'll agree
I
with
would
you there.
bump
Let's
to
put it
S.
up in
I
S.
think it deserves the S. It's just, there's too many good fruits to not give it the proper credit.
There's more good than bad here in your
Absolutely.
average fruit.
Absolutely.
I'm your average fruit. Let's go.
Okay, well, I'm not allowed to say anything about that.
I hate
Twinkies.
Twinkies. I hate Twinkies. They're so artificial tasting.
They should have kept them
changed
gone.
the recipe in like
They
2012.
should have kept them gone. I know they went bankrupt. Who paid for them to come back?
Not me. I don't support that.
Who came up with that?
Twinkie is an embodiment of everything America is bad.
That they
you know,
did
the
wrong.
worst parts of America. It represents the Vietnam War.
Maybe
It
this is my
represents
9/11.
9/11.
They come in twin packs.
There's a lot of 9/11 jokes in this.
I can kind of see it. I don't like it.
Sunflower seeds.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan. They get stuck in my teeth.
They get stuck in my stool.
Didn't need to know that.
Because I don't take the shells off with them. I just eat
Well,
them
I don't
whole.
either. I'm like, same thing with pistachios.
What?
I don't eat.
What?
There's too much effort.
Hold up.
Too
Hold
much
up. You
effort.
eat the pistachio shells?
Yeah, that's where a lot of the
You
salt
eat
is.
the pistachio
That's where a lot of the salt is.
shells?
They're not that good.
Nolan!
What am I supposed to do? Throw them out?
Yes!
That's too much effort.
Nolan!
That's way too much effort. I'm not doing that.
You eat pistachio. That's inedible.
Eh.
No wonder you don't like fucking
They haven't
pistachios.
killed me yet.
You're gonna get an intestinal blockage.
Haven't yet. I don't really see anything wrong with it. That's where a lot of the salt is. That's where a lot of the
No,
flavor is.
Nolan. You know, we'll just put this in D tier and move on from the fact that you're gonna get an intestinal blockage from eating pistachio.
Look, man, they're expensive enough. You got to make as much value as you can out of them, okay? All right, what do we have next? Fritos. Oh, I love Fritos. I know they're greasy. I know they're kind of disgusting, but they're a good
I'm not
disgusting.
over the pistachio thing.
Cool, so we need to move on to Fritos, okay?
Okay, yeah, Fritos. They're. I think once again
Great,
they're a
salty.
vessel. You can put
Yeah.
meat on it. It's a good vessel.
In middle school, they had Lay's chips and they had Fritos, and I would go Fritos every day.
Fritos over Lay's every day.
Absolutely. These are a great chip. I would say probably A.
Early, I'd say B.
B?
I think that greasiness factor for me.
Well, Doritos have the powder, which is almost as bad.
Well,
if not
Doritos is a
worse.
classic.
That's true. Well, so are Fritos. It's called Frito-Lay, isn't it? That's half the damn company. Yeah. I'm going A. I mean, you can veto me if you want, but I think
I'll
A
let
is
you
the move.
have it.
I think A is the move.
CheezIts. S
S
tier.
plus,
Absolute
S tier.
S.
Potentially
I don't
S plus.
Potentially S plus. It's
we
gonna
can
have to go
revisit
against
again.
the Oreo.
And fruit, to be honest.
And I don't know. I don't think fruit's an S plus tier. Because if
Dude,
someone's
I
like,
love
oh,
so
there's
many
gonna be
fruits.
snacks at the function, and it's just a bunch of apples.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna beat that
That's
guy
true.
up. I'm gonna.
Now, if they have some clementines or some
if they have
raspberries
some
or something,
clementines.
that's true. It's too volatile. You know,
But back
fruit
to
is too open-ended.
CheezIts, an absolute banger of the snap. It has that saltiness, it has that cheesiness, it has that crunch factor.
And you know
that
what you're gonna
everyone
get.
and you know what you're gonna get every time.
CheezIts are consistent. They're always there for you, okay? It's an American classic.
It's an American classic.
I will say I don't really deviate too much in terms of different flavor Cheez-Its, but they got it right.
I don't
the
like
first
the
time.
different flavors.
They
That's
got
the
it
thing.
right. Who
It's the
cares?
worst. It's the worst when you go to see Cheez-Its like in the forensics lounge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're the puffy Cheez-Its.
No, I hate those. Those are the pungent odor when you open the bag is like a Funyun, and I don't like that.
It's pungent odor when you're a bag.
That was not a good joke,
Choose the next
Kalista.
one.
Okay, vegetables. On the other end of the spectrum,
I love vegetables.
They're
They're not
there are some good vegetables.
like a good broccoli.
I
and
like
ranch.
broccoli. I like peppers. I like alfalfa sprouts, actually, kind of a curveball.
Really?
But a lot of
Put 'em in
vegetables,
C.
yeah, a lot of them fall too flat for me to put them any higher than C. They're just, I don't know. Yeah, they're just, they want to be fruit, but they can't be fruit because they lack the flavor and the appeal.
Pretzels.
Okay, pretzels are overrated. I know you love pretzels, Kalista. I know you love pretzels.
They're a solid. There's so many varieties.
I don't know, they're so
you know
one
what
note.
you're getting.
They're so one note.
I could eat like 30 bags of
It's a
pretzels.
stick with salt on it.
Yeah, that's the
That's
best part. The best
lame.
part of any snack is the salt.
Well, yeah, I mean, we love salt. This is America. But
Put
like,
them in B tier.
pretzels are not that good. Well, B is. We do have Funyuns in B tier, which is a crime against humanity. So I guess they could go in B, but I would go C personally.
It's
Okay.
definitely the thin pretzels, like the thin.
I will say
plastic
if you dip pretzels into like peanut butter,
and chocolate.
now we're
Oh, yeah.
talking.
Once
okay?
again, pretzels are a vessel.
Now we're talking. But by themselves, I don't enjoy pretzels that much. Honestly, they're just. But whatever. Okay, we already kind of dunked on these a little earlier.
Put them in C.
Lay's original, yeah, they're so mid. They're the most mid chip, which is kind of shocking considering they're like the chip. Weird how that happens, isn't it?
Takis.
Okay, no, not yet. Okay,
You know what
I
my
love
thing?
Takis.
Hot for the sake of being hot. The shape pisses me off.
I think it's a fun novelty, and like I will say, like sure the overwhelming saltiness gets to be a bit much. I can only have a small amount for sure.
Then we'll put them in D tier.
D.
Yeah, I'll put them in D.
I mean, I guess I don't know. I feel like you're giving them too much crap right now.
I will
They're-
give them too much crap.
I like them. Now I will say I liked them a lot more in like middle school.
Exactly, it's a middle school snack. It reminds me of my 14-year-old brother. Like, you know what his favorite snack is?
What?
Takis.
Takis. They're not bad.
It reminds
They're not
me
great,
of
but
like
they're not bad.
Valorant in my little brother,
Okay.
which is not a good memory
You're kind
to
of
have.
destroying my case right here. I don't really appreciate that. D. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Okay. Okay, Chex Mix. I know you love Chex Mix.
I love
know you
a
love Chex
rye
Mix.
chip.
Okay, but there's just like
It's mid overall, but the rye chip
I
and the
can't carry
good
it.
Chex and like the spicy
The good
Chex with
Chex?
all the flavoring
I love
on it.
Chex.
That's redeemable enough for Chex Mix. But
there's
however,
just too much junk I don't want.
the breadstick.
No.
Chex Mix as a
Useless.
whole would be better without that. It'd be better without the grain, the brown Chex. If it was just rye chip, pretzel, and the spicy Chex, that
Wait,
would be
wait,
an
whoa,
S
I'm gonna
plus
stop
for
you right
your
there.
snacks.
Rye chip? You mean like the brown thing?
Yes!
That one? Dude, that has no flavor to it.
Oh
What
my
are you
gosh,
on
the
about?
rye chip's the best part.
No, it isn't. It's
the
like
rye chip is the best part of a Chex Mix.
No.
Well, a
They're
different
bland.
ranking would be Chex Mix parts. But
there's only like 6 of them.
short episode, mini-sode.
Short episode. I don't know. I mean, I like Chex Mix, but I feel like there's just too much dead weight in it. You know what I mean?
C tier.
C?
Maybe
Yeah.
D.
I'll go C. Okay.
Our grand finale.
This is going to be highly contested.
Oh no, I dropped it. Bag of cheese
Okay.
from the fridge at 3 in the morning.
No. So, look, one thing you'll notice about all these snacks is that they're conveniently packaged and they're not refrigerated. You can grab them whenever you want. Cheese, you have to maintain and be like ready for it. You don't have to be ready for CheezIts because CheezIts are ready for you, okay?
Cheese is ready. Cheese is there. Cheese in a bag is there for me at my toughest times. It's there for me at my lowest when I'm drunk at 3 in the morning.
This says a lot more about you than it does about cheese.
Hey, I'm sober now.
I mean, I'm proud of you for that, Kalista, but that doesn't mean that I consider cheese to be a good snack because it's not a snack. It's an ingredient. It's a topping. It's not a snack.
Cheese.
I would never sit back and just recreationally be like, yeah, let me get a bag of cheese.
Well, it sounds like you're missing out, buddy.
If I did that, I would hate myself afterwards. I would feel as though I failed as a human being if I was like, yeah, I'm going to eat this bag of cheese by itself. I
do
don't
that
get
regularly.
I just don't see how that's an enjoyable snacking experience. Like,
It's not like, cause it's like the secrecy of it all. You know, it's 3 in the morning. You don't want your parents to catch you, so you go in and grab a little handful of cheese and leave a trail back to your room.
Okay, but regardless of how you feel about your bag of cheese, can we at least recognize that there is a distinct paradigm shift between every other snack on the list and a bag of cheese?
Half of these would not exist if it wasn't for the bag of cheese.
Well, that's true that cheese is an integral part of a lot of these, but the thing is that these are like prepared foods. This is just a lame bag of cheese, unrefined, just plain out and open.
The lowest I'll go is C.
I'll take C, but in my heart of hearts it should be F because that's not a snack.
Okay.
Do we want to move anything around?
Let's choose our S+.
I'm on Team CheezIt. It's got to either be CheezIt or Oreo.
It's got to be CheezIt or Oreo. As much as Goldfish is, it's not an S+ snack.
Goldfish and CheezIt are cut from the same cloth, for sure.
Let's do a little bracket. Like, what would you rather have? Okay? So let's do CheezIt versus, CheezIt versus fruit.
I think CheezIt on average is better than fruit.
CheezIt on better.
Now, if I get like a really good like pineapple or watermelon or raspberry, maybe on a good day I would enjoy it more. But on average, I have to go on Team CheezIt.
CheezIt versus baked Glaze. Honestly, I might be on Team baked Glaze here.
No.
The aftertaste of a CheezIt might be a little bit too pungent for me.
CheezIts do have grease. Baked Lays do not have grease. But I feel like CheezIts are a better flavor. I do enjoy the baked Lays snacking experience. They're very satisfying to eat. Like
they
the
got
crunch,
that good crunch
yeah, the crunch is
and they're
otherworldly. They are quite good, but I think CheezIts are more enjoyable overall if I'm snacking. Baked Lays I wouldn't reach for, but like if they come with something like as a sandwich meal or something, I'm gonna enjoy them. But I don't think I would really choose them normally.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with Oreos for my S+ pick.
I can compromise with Oreos if you want. But CheezIts have got to be second.
What would you rather have? I mean, definitely CheezIts is second, but I don't think anything can overtake the Oreo.
Oreo is pretty rock solid, I have to admit.
You know, when you're up in the lounge, if there's Oreos and a bag of CheezIts.
That's true. Oreos you can have more portion control, whereas CheezIts, you know, if you have like an individual bag, you're going to have the bag, and you might have 2 bags, and then you're going to feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
Whereas with Oreos, no one's going to know if you had 6.
Yeah.
We might have to go Oreos on this one.
Oreos is our S+.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really expect that, but look where we are.
Look where we are. Well.
What a beautiful, bountiful harvest.
What a beautiful, bountiful harvest
of
snacks
delicious
here.
snack experiences and cheese for some reason. But overall, I'm very satisfied with where we ended up.
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of hungry.
Yeah.
We might need to go to McDonald's after this.
Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you next time on
Tear It Up!